Today I want to talk about this and this, because while many people will say that they can't do a pull-up, even fewer will say that they're comfortable with the top part of the pull-up. And by top of the pull-up today, I mean simply getting our chin over the bar. I'll discuss high pull-ups where the aim is to get the chest or even the waist over the bar in a future video. So be sure to stick around for that. But as getting our chin over the bar is considered clear in most calisthenics competitions, this is what we'll be talking about today. But why is the top of a pull-up so difficult, and how can we get better at this part of the movement? Well, the simple reason why is the relationship between a muscle's length and its force output. And namely, when a muscle is at full stretch or full contraction, the amount of force we can expect from it will be less than when it's at its resting length. Take a simple tricep extension, for example. Moving through this part of the range is easy, but moving through these parts of the rep will require more effort because the muscles find it harder to generate force in the stretched and shortened positions. Similarly, and bringing this back to pull-ups, at the point upon which our head is just about to clear the bar, the lats, biceps, rhomboids, traps, and a whole host of other muscles are already considerably flexed, and so getting more force out of them without using momentum will be a challenge. So what can we do to improve here? Well, the first thing to tackle is what most people do whenever they find a particular part of a movement difficult, and it's to spend more time in that challenging part of the range of motion. Pull-up isometrics and 1 1/4 pull-ups are great for this and afford us more familiarity in this range. We know that strength is gained through the range trained, and so affording more energy to tackling areas of weakness is a great way to develop, especially if your pull-ups look like this. The thing is though, that the force you can muster at the top of the pull-up will never get to the level that you can showcase in the middle. And so this is what pull-up isometrics and 1 1/4 pull-ups will do for the relationship between force output and muscle length. What we should be doing alongside this is strengthening our pull-up overall. Now, I know this sounds like be strong and don't not be strong rhetoric, but for intermediate athletes, there's a lot of value in doing this to our overall pull-up force muscle length relationship curve instead. What you'll see here is the top and bottom of the pull-up will still be the most challenging part of the movement, but because it now sits as part of a stronger pull-up overall, it's better than where we were. And this can be achieved in various ways. We could improve our shoulder mobility so we're not fighting against our own body as well as gravity, making this movement more efficient. If we're relatively new to pull-ups, using regressions like pull-up negatives, jackknife pull-ups, or band-assisted pull-ups to maintain full range of motion discipline. Or if we're more on the intermediate side, using progressions to develop our pull-ups to make us more globally efficient. It should also be noted that wider grip pull-ups will make this more challenging simply because we're lengthening the lever. The distance from here to here is greater, and so more force is needed to get over the bar. So if your sole goal is getting better at that top position, a grip closer to shoulder width would be more favorable. Crowd, use these tips to your advantage when it comes to getting better at the top portion of a pull-up. And if you want to know how I trebled the max number of pull-up reps that I could do, then check out this video right here.